Greetings. My name is Ben Cornfield, and I lead the channel partnerships team at KT here. I'm going to take a couple minutes to tell you about who we are, what we're up to in 2022, as well as how you can best work with us. Next slide, please. So, what is the channel partnerships team? Well, first of all, it's four of us. I work along with Aaron, Manuel, and Momina. So what we do is we develop and expand referral relationships with third-party companies. We work with a lot of people in the insurance space, other software vendors, DOT safety consultants, and other types of firms. So they refer leads to us in exchange for compensation and/or to support their strategic initiatives. You've probably heard the term partnerships thrown around a lot at KT. So what other partnerships teams are there? So in addition to us, and again, we focus on creating pipeline and ARR via referrals. There are a number of other partnerships teams which sit in product and PS, professional services, and they work on partnerships on a wide variety of issues, including things like load boards, installations, tablets, visibility, fuel, and maintenance. So how do channel partnerships impact me? Well, partner source leads, they go to all parts of KT. So if you kind of understand the origin as well as how to work with these referral partners, it can help to close deals. Next slide. Okay, main goals for 2022. Three main goals. One, partner referred ARR. We want to boost revenue from all of our referral partners, especially those operating in the insurance space. We'd like to utilize partners to help close more complicated deals, especially those with larger fleets as well as local fleets. Secondly, for pipeline, we'd like to increase pipeline across all segments, and we'd like to utilize both existing and new partners to secure opportunities with local as well as larger fleets. And then finally, for partners, we'd like to increase the overall number of partners, but more importantly, we'd like to bring in partners which will help us better source upper market and local leads. Next. So the topic of this event is game changers. So I wanted to highlight one here. So there is a Dallas, Texas-based insurance company called Keio, even though it's spelled QEO. And they insure fleets of CFS 1 to 10 in a number of different verticals, including oil and gas, last mile delivery, and construction. They work in 3 states across the South and Southeast. So Keio and KT are running a pilot whereby we are offering approximately 100 customers free standalone dash cams. And that's approximately 1,000 standalone dash cams. And Keio is paying for the dash cams. So that's actually happening now. The pilot kicked off approximately 2 weeks ago, and this will last into March. So why are we doing this? If this pilot works out well, Keio will be purchasing approximately 15,000 dash cams over the next 12 months. They have an initiative to make sure that all of their insureds have dash cams in their vehicles in the future, and KT will likely be an integral part of that. Next, please. So some initiatives for 2022. One, insurance. We would like to expand the number of insurance companies and agencies which refer customers to KT. And we want to make sure that KT is top of mind when it comes to compliance, safety, and other related issues. For partner engagement, we want to boost the number of partner-focused activities via things like webinars, blog posts, case studies, email campaigns, podcasts, YouTube videos, and other means to drive referrals. For partner enablement, we'd like to develop more and better materials so both insurance and non-insurance partners can receive a proper understanding of our hardware and software offerings. Moreover, we'd like to leverage the new LMS or learning management system to which we'll get access later in 2022 to provide this to our partner base. And then for partner infrastructure, we would like to secure partner portal to enable smoother operations for partners. This will give them more insights into what is happening to their various leads and make it easier for them to get access to different marketing assets. We'd also like to build out a partner sales team to handle selected insurance and referral leads. we're seeing that insurance leads, sometimes they tend to have more complicated conditions attached to them, and it would be beneficial to build out a partner sales team for these types of leads. Next, please. KPIs. So we've seen some good net new ARR growth throughout last year. We saw growth of at least 20% quarter on quarter for the previous 3 quarters, and we look set to continue on that type of trajectory. Our average deal size increased 24% across 2021. And then I'd also like to highlight upper market pipeline increased by more than 3x from Q1 to Q4. Again, we have high expectations for sourcing upper market pipeline throughout 2022. Next, please. Okay, so when to call channel partnerships. So first of all, how do you know that you're getting a partner source lead? I'd like to take a look at that box in the upper right-hand corner there. If you take a look in Salesforce at the UTM section, you'll see under UTM medium PTR-referral. If you see that, it means it's a partner source lead. And where is it coming from? If you look at the line below that, it says UTM source. And in this case, it's one of our financial services partners, OTR Capital. So again, for partner source leads, do you need some details about a lead or a partner? You see that OTR Capital, for example, has referred a lead and it comes to you. Feel free to reach out to us. We'd be happy to provide some context on them. Or do you need some details about the lead itself? We would be happy to connect you with OTR Capital to someone in CS or an AE who could provide more context about the lead. For integration and referral partners, do you need some benefits about the details of the integration between the partner program and KT's software platform? We'd be happy to introduce you to an SE over at the partner firm, and they can explain some of the benefits. This is especially important for some upper market deals. Do you need some help to close the deal? Do you need a better understanding of what the political or decision-making situation is at the partner firm? Again, we'd be happy to bring in someone from CS from the partner firm to give you some more context there. And then, do you have some questions about special terms for the partner? You might see in the campaign that there's some notes there. Feel free to reach out. What's the best way to reach us? Hashtag partnerships on Slack. Please @ me or one of my colleagues, or use partners@keeptruckin.com. That's the email alias we use. Next slide, please. So asks for partner source campaigns. Please understand what the partner source lead means. It means, generally speaking, it means that one of our partners thinks that one of their customers has an interest in a KT product. Please take a look at the notes in the campaign. There might be some special instructions. As I mentioned before, especially with insurance, we're seeing some of these have special circumstances attached to them. If you need some clarification, please reach out to us. Is it tagged correctly? Does something look wrong? Please let us know. We want to make sure that the attribution is working correctly with this. Please give us some feedback, good or bad, on the partner engagement. Feel free to add us in Chatter, in Salesforce. We'd like to know what's working well, what isn't. And then finally, please remember this is a special type of lead. Please treat them that way. These should close at a much higher rate than a normal lead. Please try to give them the quote unquote white glove treatment. We really appreciate it. Thank you.